Upload is abysmally bad. Holy shit. Alright, are we back? I have no idea what's going on. My net is super unstable today. There's no downloads going on. There's no nothing. So we're just continuing on with the matches. Vaughn took the first win. I'm not wasting players' time for the sake of this, to be honest with you. Nope, no way. We wasted like 40 minutes trying to fix between net issues and everything, so we're just continuing on. Players, as much as I love all you beautiful people, and as much as the tournaments are geared towards you beautiful people, we are just going to continue on with the matches. I don't know what's up with OBS. The players not wasting players' time is much more important to me than anything else. So we soldier on. All right, we have both of our players in. All right, into your corner. There we go. Good man. All right, let's go. Next round. As we are going to see the physics. Empty jump there comes out from the side of Vaughn. Looking at that, we do see the rollouts coming out now once more. Looking at this, we do see the run R2 coming out there. It's not quite going to work out. As we do see Vaughn taking an insane amount of damage here. Looking at that, the off-axe comes out now once more. Looking at this, we do see the CR1. It is not going to work out. As we do see another run R1 coming out into a standing R1 with the spinning slash there on the side of the Kiba doing some serious work. As we do see the Earth Shaker coming out here, goes for that run R1, it's not going to work out. Into the standing R1, but looking at that there, it's not going to work out for him, as he's taken an insane amount of damage. Looking at this here, we do see the runouts now once more. Looking at that, we do see the Gugs continuing to try and get the damage in. Katana showing its worth here, as we do see the standing R1. Looking at another standing R1 coming out now. Spin slash. We don't see the LeBron tech coming out though, unfortunately. Into that off-axe there, continuing to get that little bit of chip. Into that extra little bit. The swap over now, the Hoarfrost Stomp now to try and finish us out. Vaughn goes for that empty jump, not quite able to make it. Into that running R1 on 1 HP! Bringing it to 1-1. Holy sheesh! The tech against the spin slash is to roll out and then immediately roll back in as the means of dealing with spin slash. It's actually remarkable it took us as long as it did to figure it out. So yeah, the roll out, roll in. It's a really, really nice tech shown to us by the wonderful Bron de Goat, the Terror of Mag. There we go. Both players are now getting back in. How many E-bolts do we have? 1 HP and a dream indeed, Xenos. Alright. Both players are in. And we are at the ready. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 3-2-1. LA. As we have the physics from the side of both of our players. And the magical grease. His fancy blue lightsaber. Standing R1 comes out into that backswing there. We do see the trade come through. Into Vaughn taking an awful lot of damage. The Wiggles. Hit TV show. And the playstyle shown here by X. Who's trying to go for those trades. Oh, and that run R1 is going to connect there as Vaughn is forced to roll back now once more into the Earthshaker. The whiffs here, very dangerous here from the side of Vaughn. And we do see that free-aimed R1 there to try and get those hits. But the Spin Slash tries to get that roll catch there, but it's just not going to happen as Vaughn is just refusing to roll. But that trade is dangerous. Standing R1 managing to clip and inevitably ship Vaughn to a loading screen. GG's. GG's. Thank you. I love you. Awesome having you in, as ever, my dear. Get that reset on the signs. 2-1 in the favor of Vaughn. Just waiting now for the signs to show up. There we go. Alright, we should be good. Well, could be match point here unless Vaughn claws it back. We're good. Vaughn skedaddling into the far corner. This is a fail to summon. It feels like a fail to summon. Oh, never mind. It just took a while. Alright. We have both of our players in and ready to go by the looks of things. Alright, and a 3-2-1. Away we go. As we are going to see the physics here from both players. Looking at that magical grease there. Jump over the top there once more. As we do see that attempt to roll catch there. But Vaughn is nowhere to be seen. As we do see Earthshaker going for that hit. Tries to go for a forced trade there. As we do see Vaughn take yet more damage. Good rollouts there into that standing R1. And that's going to be the tier gone. Vaughn is now quite low. Into the run R1, managing to connect. Tries to make magic happen twice. Into the trade. LGS into Hyper Armor is not the play. As that is going to be that. 1 to 3. The Germans, if not for Ondo's little blunder, rolling through this tourney. Me oh my. Alright, now it's going to be... Let's get this show on the road. You up again. We change the scores. 0. Cool. 0. Right. Make sure you don't have this dude blocked, please. That would be epic. Alright, signs are down. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Alright, one last fight for everyone so this evening. After this round. So we have... Yeah, one more. And 2 more fights for Vaughn by the looks of things. Yeah, 2 more fights for everyone. Alright. What's his user? It's in the... It's in the Discord. Scroll up a small bit. Maybe blocked. It's starting to look that way. Jesus, the T on this dude. I swear to Christ. There we go. That's the username. Good night. Just have a quick look. Alright, just waiting now for the confirmation. Yeah, holy shit. Did Vaughn fight this guy yet? Who hasn't fought this guy yet? Yeah, Vaughn. Alright. Unable to summon adversity. Alright. Must be just a delay on the block. Alright. Well, it is evidently not working out, so we'll just do a quick reset of the world. Game. Apparently he was just a Storm Stomping Pikes player for a while in like Mag and stuff. That's all I'm getting together here. But it's very fucking funny. Because I pretty much never block. Like, legit never block. Like, my block list for... I think I only block for outside of game stuff, to be honest with you. I don't block for in-game stuff at all. Like, if you're slightly annoying, I don't really care. I'll just fight you anyway. Or if you have funny names on Seamless that I need to get rid of. Just because I don't want slurs on my stream. Alright, we have one in. No, not false Fawn. Fuck me. Yeah, just don't put your sign down. Quickest way to get rid of you. There we go. There we go, got him. Now hopefully the block actually went through. Yeah, I block for people circumventing the filter with bad word stuff. I meant that you didn't have that dude blocked. Just in case, because everyone else currently has. Apparently I'm the only one in the fucking tournament who didn't have the dude blocked. Hilariously enough. Alright, into your corners. Let's crack on. Alright, both players are in. Ugsmer. 300 ping. Let's go. Alright, both players. Chug, chug, chug. Into that running attack there, as we are going to see. The ground pound, as we do see a running attack attempt there. But unfortunately, that running attack is actually going to connect there, as we do see Zoc trying desperately to set up for some shenanigans here, but the shenanigans is not working here. Again, both sides are going to struggle to hit each other in this latency, which is going to be pretty rough, as we do see that block attempt there. But Zoc does elect to roll out now once more, as Jim Freak is going to be managing to get that air attack to actually land. As the ground pound does not go through at all. Again, good rollout there. But look at that, the trade coming through into that insane damage. Holy moly. And that is going to be Jim Freak taking yet another round. 2-hand tally? Has to be. You kind of have to mirror Gugs on that lat. I'm not sure if 2-handed tally. I'd be curious, could you send... Cap. We'll play it out. I'll figure it out after the tourney. Again, there's no prize, so I'm not too concerned. Like what are the trades? Abuse recovery with ritual. 3 hits is crazy. There's something funny going on, but I just can't figure it out. We play it out. We'll sort it out after the tournament. Right now we're concerned about time more so than anything else. So I'll figure out after this round. Alright. We're just gonna continue on. We've been delayed enough. This is why I don't have money matches on PSN, because I can't look at tallies and stuff like that. But either way, we have both players going in. Boom. Crack on. I posted it. As we are going to see now some crazy damage coming through here. We're going to get the rollouts now once more. We do see 384 damage on the board here. Zoc here playing it very, very careful as the anti-air comes through. Good rollouts there from the side of Jim. Jump over the top now once more. As we see Zoc taking an awful lot more damage there from that. 354. 2 HP on the board. Into another trade. Into 562. Into another trade. And 500 damage. 562 on a counter hit. Spear tally is definitely in the mix. It's going to be Jim taking another stock. 2-0. I'd have to look at damage numbers on equivalent trades to be able to figure out if something's sus. Again, not having access to tools though to be able to see that people are using certain things is pretty rough. All right, last stock potentially. I have them blocked. Yep. I'm dead. That's what latency does. That's about 300 ping. I hate laggy match. Yeah, it's understandable. Are they both Asian? No, Zoc I believe is German, which makes the latency even worse potentially. We're just gonna soldier on through it though. Alright. Both players are in. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's another problem as well. 357, 421, 571. I need to see a hit here with comparable. That run attack, 429. 384. Into that trade. 500, there's about 60 damage in the difference, but I can't tell. Now, I can't honestly tell off the top of my head. Gym Freak takes another stock. 3-0. As we are now going to immediately run on into the next match. Ondo. You can see the hit. Yeah, no, it's pretty rough. Oh well. Either way, Ondo versus Crowned. Ondo, Crowned. If you could send me a clip on PSN, just so I can take a look and see how it looks. I can't tell if it's latency or lagging. Can't tell on my side. Alright. Let's crack on. Ondo versus Crowned. Go. There we go. Yeah, because there's a bunch of different tallies that could be causing differences as well on top of armor. I don't know what the armor calculation is off the top of my head. Maths was never my strong suit, unfortunately. Which is, again, why we don't have money matches on PSN. Because we can't look at that shit. Aha! Here we go. Is this going to be a halberd mirror? No, never mind. I thought that was Ondo the first time. Ripperoni and pepperoni. Alright. Okie dokie. We have both of our players in. Crowned in the far corner. Ondo in the near. Let's see what our players have for us today. Ladies and gents, in a 3, 2, 1. Allez. And there we have it. We are going to see the Ghosty Goops keeping up that little bit of pressure. Into the Frost. Nice. Getting that extra bit of damage. Trying to set up now for the Bestial Roar punish. As we do see that run attack come through here. The halberd here has to play this very, very carefully again. If we do see a strafe come out on the side of Crowned King, it could be game over for Ondo. As we do see that roll catch there. Into the parry! To that run R2. That's jump R1 comes out there from the side of Ondo. And there's the strafe. Rough. But the dagger comes through here. Into the parry! 1,000 damage. Ondo trying to make magic happen twice. To that jump R2. Into yet another parry spam. Ondo hardened in the arena. That Sacred Blade coming out there expecting a halberd hit, but Ondo's playing this very, very carefully with that dagger. Into that run R2, trying to get some Funny combos, but the... Oh my god! That blast from the past! Into Ando taking it. Oh my lord. Ando finally taking a stock off of Crowned. Jeez. Parried my entire soul. It happens to the best of us, brother. Didn't Ando get Braun at that once? I vaguely remember that being a thing. Right, Crowned. There we go, both players. Comes with the twin blade usage territory. I don't think I've ever used the parry in Elden Ring. I actually don't think I've ever pressed that button except maybe once. To see what it would look like. And then I was like, nah, I'm good. Alright, ladies and gents, we have both of our players in. Ando 1, Crown King, Nihil. And there we have it, the physics drank. The funnies thrown. And looking at that there, we see both players playing a long neutral here. Crown King having to play this very, very carefully. Into the Sword of Light! Into that R1, trying to even this one out here. 700 damage is pretty insane. Run R2 comes out there. Getting a nice little bit of damage there. Crown King has slowly been chipped down. Both sides are relatively even now. And that's the Frost Pot. Goes for that Run R1. But Ando's taking a lot of damage here. Both sides relatively even. Goes for the parry again. Crowned does manage to get that bolus, which is pretty rough. And the ghosty goops. 13 HP into the dagger throws. This is what you get for throwing out that parry button. Oh my god. Oh dear. Crown King takes a stock. That is quite the cot. Throws out parry once. Truly has been our parry ring. One parry into I'm going to play the most cautious game you've ever seen me play in my life. Understandable. All right. Both players are in. Both players are ready. Hey. On a 3, 2, 1. Allez. And there we have it, the physics, the bomba, and the Sword of Light. As Ando takes another little bit of damage there as a Run R1 comes out, it's not going to land. Looking at that there, we do see the setup there for the Sacred Blade on the Earth Steel. Not setting up for the Wakizashi. Goes for that Run R1, it's not going to land there as the side of Ando. Trying to play a slow game here. Tries to go for that catch. If you spam it enough, it will work. Into the backstaboo! And Crowned takes the W and the edge walk. Just in case there was any doubt. The flex at the end. Look at him go. Goodbye, friend. GG's. Force back. Run 2-1. Just waiting for Ando's sign to show up. Or was it Crowns? I can't remember. No, that's Ando. Where is Crown's sign? I think parrying is BM. Because it is BM, it should be illegal. That is the most flawless logic I have ever seen in my life, Xenos. It is an answer to the multi-hit, though. Especially if you don't guarantee a poise break. Alright, we have both of our players in, ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, on 3, 2, 1. Let's crack on with our little bit of BM. As we do see the Pat is out now on the side of Crowned, who's getting an extra little bit of damage. Does manage to get the bolus for free there as well. And the off dagger is out. Crowned playing a very careful game. Trying to keep Ando on the wall, but unfortunately Ando is able to Mayweather his way out. Into that little bit of a mash. Into the Sword of Light. That is going to be the tier gone now on Ando. But Crowned has just taken some damage. But the parry again. Evening this out. 709 HP. Oh, Ando's taking a lot of damage there, and that's all she wrote. 3-0. Well, 3-1. Nicely done. 1 to 3. Now, Blue Noctara versus Vaughn. And then we're on their final sets. On the RR1, holy crap. Oh no, it's obscene. Like I said, there's more rules coming for PSN. It actually needs to be done. I think, like, what is it? Like, Mushroom Crown probably needs to go. Red Feather, Sacred Blade. I'll look into the whatchamacallit, the sword, the funny sort of light meme, but I'm not sure. I think PSN just needs a lower. The time to kill isn't on seamless. A time to kill like this would actually make sense because the resets are so fast. No, that's the wrong chat. Vaughn Ash. No, that's also wrong. Ash 1. Ash. Who's the other person on? Blue. Oh, both signs are actually down. GG's. Sign down, thank you. Yeah, alright. Alright, both players are in for round one. Blue is in the far corner. Vaughn is in the near. Let's get this show on the road. Alright. We do see PSSS. Well, two-handed ornamentals versus the Shamshir. As we do see that hit actually managed to land there. Vaughn taking the first hit of the tourney, but managing to get that force that half hit there is the side of Blue Noctara, who is managing to get an anti-air here. But the mash, straight swords are okay if they can call out the mash and have the poise limit available to get it. As we do see a whiff punish attempt there, but unfortunately the ornamentals are just a little bit too slow. Blue Noctara playing a very slow block cancel heavy game here. Into that L1, into a trade. Both sides without their tier now. No tier skip options for either of them. Oh my god, the late hit there. Oh my god. Jesus. Blue Noctara takes the stock. Alright. Oakley dokley. That is not what I wanted to do. GG's. There we go. Alright. Then the Light Ash. I think it's the biggest problem with the R, in terms of like underneath the hood, is the damage stacking. That there's no limit to it. So you can stack like a bunch of buffs. Like if you have Mushroom Crown on top of all the other things, you can just get absolutely obscene damage. And there's like nothing anyone can really do about it. The multiplicative effect that on damage, but not on and the weird way that defenses work, just makes the entire thing an absolute clusterfuck. You can get some pretty weird numbers. I'm not sure. I know that there's diminishing returns on defense, but I don't think that's the case on offense, which is really funny. All right, well we've just a little bit of an issue here. You can 2-tap with Raptors, exactly. Oh wait, while we wait for everything to finish bricking. What's the image? Yeah, thank you. I love you. I know you're not here, but a big thank you. You can 2-tap with Raptors? Yeah, exactly. I mean, remember the Michelins meme? Where you just stack a bunch of things and all of a sudden you just nuke people? For whatever reason... Yeah, I think I'm just going to reset. Replace your signs, gents. It's just too much in quick AF? Yeah. Yeah. You were able to 3-shot people through Great Rune if you stacked enough buffs. Which is really funny. Like, it's genuinely fucking hilarious. I wonder if it's similar to Void Tech, where you double hit on jumps. I mean, they still hit like a truck. I mean, you're getting double Sacred Blade. You have your regular damage buffs. It's pretty obscene. Pretty fucking obscene. Interesting. At least it failed quickly this time. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, faster, lower time to kill on PC makes an awful lot more sense because the reset time is pretty quick. It was the only thing that doing damage to them. Interesting. Alright, we're good. Alright, into your corners, chaps. Alright, round 2. Blue Knight Tower 1. Vaughn the heal. Let's go. As we have physics. Yeah, good. The bolt was out in blue. Blue goes in for that empty jump. Not able to land. Jump R1 over the top. Into the jump over the top there, continuing to get that absolutely crazy damage. 935 on the board. Run R1 comes through into another run R1, into a standing R1. Doing some pretty serious damage here, but those ornamentals are showing their rage. There we go. We see the nice L1 coming out there. Into that jump L1. Yeah, send them on to me, Crowned. There we go. Into that standing R1 into the backswing, and Blue Nectara takes the stock. Yeah, send the just DM them to me. I'll fix them during the weekend. That is going to be Blue Nectara 2. Vaughn the heal. Yeah, feel free to DM. My DMs are... The funny thing for everyone who complains is that my DMs are open. Sometimes there's intentional, like, oversights, I guess. That's funny. That's very funny. I'm trying to think, has anyone ever That's funny enough, I'm allowing it. Holy fucking shit. That's actually hysterical enough to allow. If someone actually fucking does it. Holy fucking shit. Holy fuck. Wait, is that banned? I know that might be banned. What, you can double stack, make sure you have your robustness high so they can't frostbite you out of it. Holy fuck. Alright. That goes into the things I'm aware of, but funny enough to allow. Holy fuck. Alright. Round 3! Allez! What? What? Okay. Okay. Oh my god! Alright, I think it's fairly clear that with the, that's a point for blue. You freaking lagged, bro. And that closes out the stock. GG's. Bro despawned. Yeah, we'll call that quits. Blue, it's your stock. Congratulations. 3-0. Alright. Now we're on the closing round. Wow. 40 minutes late. You love to see it. Alright, Crown King versus... I need to copy and paste that name again. Let's go. Alright, did I actually do the thing? Control S. Alright! Alright, Crown King. Alright, let me just ping someone real quick, make sure that they know they're up. Alrighty then. I'll wait for both signs to show up. Alright. Let me actually check. What have they unbanned even? Actually need to check. Spells. Huh. Why is it not banned there? Is it a very much a cheese? Or is it a result of the actual meta? I'm not actually sure. I'll ask the lads. But yeah, if you manage to get that off consistently, Crowned, I don't even care. That's fucking hysterical. I'll do it one day. That goes on the list. The first one you mentioned definitely goes on the list of things if you get off more than once in a set, you will go down in history. Because I can understand why it's legal on other rule sets. Dragon Ball, the other thing, sorry, I think is mostly down to two-handed weapons are kind of the meta regardless. But I'm not sure. But that's very funny. Either way, we have both of our players in. Let's get ready to rock and roll on a 3, 2, 1. LA. As the bolt is out, we do see the spoopy pots getting some nice damage in there, but we do see what seems to be low FP. Oh, the Sword of Light getting 720 damage down. And then the Sacred Blade comes out. Into the Hyper Armor, though, it's not going to be quite as effective. Into the Ground Pound. Earthshaker comes out. What was that quote from Soulstorm, SK? Earthshaker ready, sir. As we are going to see Crown taking a little bit of damage there, but he does have the life lead, meaning those trades are going to be very, very messy. Can Crown push him off the edge? Oh, into that Sacred Blade there. Managing to proc the tier, I believe, and getting an extra little bit of damage for good measure. Tries to set up for the spinning slash, but no. The unreactable jump R2 comes out and gets the hit, giving Crown the stock. Did it actually save? No, it didn't. I actually closed it. That's funny. GG's. 1-0. There we go. Wait, is that quick step dueling shield now? Tier skips all the way around? The biggest problem with tier skips are a problem of format more so than anything else, and PSN unfortunately has, because I've played on both Crowned, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I've not felt much of a difference. Because I have played on both. Oh, it does seem as though we're having yet more summoning issues. You'll love to see it. I think. Yeah, it feels like an unable to summon meme. I'm unable to summon weird AF. It's PlayStation Network being dumb. Here, I'll just restart real quick. Assuming I don't get banned. I think they're comparable degrees of cancer, personally. Humble Cam Gamer. The already low recovery on the weird cancel windows in Dueling Shield make it basically unpunishable with certain ashes. The quick ashes particularly. It's really funny. I'm generally of the philosophy the entire game is bullshit to begin with, so... It's pretty insane. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Both signs are stacked, that's funny. Oh, unable to summon adversity. You hate to see it. Yeah, if the unable to summon thing happens, just replay sign, I'll do a quick restart, basically. Take Flamescure, probably. They can take a kick. Hey, I'll never begrudge a main. If it's not working again, Crowned, just boot to menu, and then come back in. Because I've already done it twice and it's not fixing it, so. I don't know why it's being funky considering between the pair of us we've basically the same. There's a shield poke main who's been playing on PC since launch. That doesn't work. Yeah, I am just confused. If not, we'll move on to the next round. Now, we have both of our players in and ready to go. Let's crack on. 1-0. 3, 2, 1. LA. As we have both of our players going for their respective buffs. As we do see that insane amount of pressure here, but looking at that there, trying to force a trade. But... looking at that there, into that nice little bit of damage, into the interrupt there, only taking 1,000 damage. Only taking 100 damage, sorry. Wrong zeros. The win condition here is to trade with the first part of whatever the Twin Blade decides to do. But you do have 855 damage over the tier. Jesus Christ. Coming through there. As a standing R1 comes out there to try and force that trade. But looking at that there, the poke comes out. 1 HP in a dream. Swapping over to that red feather. Run R1 comes through, but unfortunately that whiff is not going to be punished. As the ground pound comes out, the Earth Shaker. And we do see the CR1 then to finish us out, I reckon. No, actually managing to roll it. But unfortunately the roll-in is going to be punished. GG's. 2-0 in the favour of Crowned. Scandinavian net isn't actually terrible, to be honest with you. Unbelievable damage. Yeah, if you tank the whole thing, Crowned, it's game over. Yeah, there's definitely gonna have to be some funny restrictions put on PSN. Like even with your 164, like your bonus to both defenses and your feather ranges isn't really gonna make that much of a difference. That shit is just gonna nuke. Like, absolutely nuke. Alright, we shouldn't be failed to summon. No, this time it should actually work. I don't even have the running attack tally on when I did 855. And keep in mind there was more damage over the top as well on account of the tier. Crowned. I don't know how much more damage. That's like Sacred Blade. Do you have multi... What tallies are you actually rocking? He's using the Black Knight... Black Knight, Sacred Blade, and whatchamacallit, with the Light Ash as well. Alright, either way. I have multi-hit regen and swaddling. Alright, there we have it. Both players in, ready to go. There we go, we see the ghosty goops. Not able to get that BS punish again, but we do see the downside to using Twin Blade. But unfortunately, we do see Zoc actually gassing out there and not able to continue on that bit of pressure. And then there's the Sacred Blade. Goes to that running attack there. Oof. Okay, there, here we see that reset to neutral. Look at that 942 damage. Absolutely obscene. Holy moly. People keep barely missing that BS. Yeah, by a hair's breadth every time. But I think the buff goes, even if you interrupt it, the buff still goes through, doesn't it? If I recall correctly. I mean, any punish is better than none, right? Crowned takes the W. 3-0. This is kind of insane. Oh, that's insane damage. Like, you're gonna tier skip. I can imagine that thing tier skipping through the 164. Or just on the cusp of tier skipping it. His damage didn't even come out and it still buffed him. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Alright. Vaughn versus Jim. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting. Like, you have... I'm trying to think what really... How's the tier skip? What's the tier range on PSN? On like a 60 vig character? No, I did very little. I can't quite remember the name of it. Jim versus Vaughn. At Jim. Vaughn. I'm on my way. Awesome. Did you figure out if your net's okay? It begins with Y, isn't it? There's a particular spear. I know Sherman uses it still. I just can't remember off the top of my head. I mean, most spears in that game are pretty weird. What was banned on my rule set? Kiwi? Light Ash of War? No, that was never banned on my rule set. That was never banned on mine. It might have been banned on ER PvPs, I'm not sure. I don't see signs. Yeah, Light was never banned on mine. I don't think it needs to be banned on PC. But I think the optimization on PC for a bunch of things is like pretty wild. This is very much a PlayStation issue more so than anything else. Just because the... No, I don't believe so. It definitely wasn't during the higher power level rule set. Because strength is still optimal in an awful lot of respects as far as I'm aware. Or Vaughn. I don't see Jim. Yeah, there's no sign of the Jim dude. He had his sign down the entire time. I don't know why it's not here now. We'll wait like a minute. I've pinged him in Discord, so if not, we'll move on to the next round. I think if you go double tally again, how much is the Holy Drake? Let me actually see. Holy Drake. PVP +2. Elden Ring Wiki, that's Fextra. I don't why does it always link Elden Ring fandom? There we go, that's probably a better one. It says 20% negation, but I don't know what it does PvP. What's the PvP scaling for +2 PvP? I don't know what I think with both your the Braid and the Holy Drake, I think it kind of negates an awful lot of the buffs, but it forces you to double stack those tallies. Yeah, I don't see this other. I don't see Gym Freak, so we're gonna move on to the next round. Yep. And we're just hitting that 4-hour mark. Blue Natara versus Blue. So due to the delays and everything, folks, again, my profound apologies. I said it would be about 4 hours max. We're going to skip the grand finals. The challenge isn't even set up for the grand finals, so it makes no odds. It would be just bragging rights. At Ando, at Blue. Yeah, I think if you go double tally, it more or less negates the buff. And you're just left with basic holy damage. I think that's the general vibe. But it requires you basically to go for the double buff. I don't even know. I haven't seen Anti-Mage. I know that Anti-Mage is trying to get a rule set and tournaments and stuff set up, but I've seen, in the couple of months, I've seen no actual movement on that front. And I don't quite know why, but it'd be good to have new people hosting, though. Because there's myself, Ando, YY, Den. There's a good few of us now. I think Jim Freak might have gone to bed. Because it must be very late for Korea. Asia time. Yeah, it's going to be very late. Again, my apologies for that 40 to 50 minutes of delay. We should be pretty much on the grand finals now, but as we have... as we had that delay, we're going to skip out. My apologies to both the players and everyone else. Well, you see, the thing is you have to remember is that Den doesn't have very much control over its own rule sets because they're only hosting ER PvP stuff. So it's all rule set committee, basically, that determines. I personally feel rule set committees are a bit of a mistake the longer I've been around. Understandable for a ladder, but for a tournament that can be kind of a bit weird. That's my personal take these days. I think Ando might be just a little bit delayed. I mean, committees, the problem I have is that I have most rule sets that I like have very, very clear direction. So, for instance, I'm a very big fan of YY's rule set. Because you can... Oh, both signs are down. I'm stupid. They're on top of each other. I like very, very... Even if the rule set is jank as fuck, i.e. mine, I'd prefer to have a very clear vision behind it as what people want rather than just random shit that 5 or 6 people are pulling and pushing. But, like, I have like 3 or 4 people I ask questions regarding. Yeah, that was an 8-chord one, but that's going to be on the 8-chord rule set, right? That's very much going to be its own thing. Yeah, I've kind of gone away from rule set committees in a big way. In a fairly substantial way. Oh, unable to summon. Okie dokie. Alright, this is looking like it's going to be the last match. I haven't heard from Jim Freak. So that's going to be a bye round for Vaughn. And there we go. We have both players in. Ready to go. Blue Knight Terror versus Ando in our last match. Ladies and gentlemen, the Germans are here. And the bolt is out. As we do see Frostpot coming out there. But a nice punish there from the side of Ando. But look at that there. Managing to get that Frost proc off. Getting that extra little bit of damage. Jump over the top there once more, going in for that running attack. Goes in for yet another running attack there once more. Over the top there, that jump R2 there coming out there to try and get that true combo to really put this away as we do see the whole axe mirror. But looking at that there, 440, but evens out as Ando takes an awful lot of damage. Blue Noctara doing an awful lot of damage himself. Good rolls, but that lat is low as we do see the lightning coming out here into Noctara, getting Darcy'd here, taking another little bit of damage as that backswing tempting there, an extra little bit of damage right off the top. Both players now chilling like villains, literally and figuratively, as another Frostpot comes out into that nice bit of damage. 564! And Blue Noctara takes the first stock of our last round of this round robin bracket. Blue on the scoreboard. Be blue no more, folks. Alright, cool beans. Let's get our players back in and ready to go. Wrong button. Oopsies. Alright, we have both of our players in as we see Blue Noctara seemingly rocking the Great Stars versus Ondo's Haulax. The Hyper Armor here is going to be a bit of a challenge, but that Sacred Blade landing right off the bat. God damn. Looking at this here, we do see the frost coming out now. It's chilly out there as Ondo takes another little bit of damage. Going for that running attack there, managing to land a little bit into that frost proc, but the off axes are chopping away as Ondo manages to get another little bit of damage. He's going to be clipped on the way out. Looking at that, another CR1 jump attack actually managing to land. As we are going to see Blue Noctara now going for that running attack there. Goes for that really nice turnaround. There's the side of Ondo managing to land the Bestial Roar. But the Frostpot punished there by the Sacred Blade. As we do see that skedaddle back into the corner now from the side of Ondo, who's electing to go for a little bit more of a passive play into this Hyper Armor. And unfortunately that Sacred Blade is doing some serious work here for Blue, who still has his tier. The off-axe there. Beautiful spacing there from the side of Ondo as another Bestial Roar comes out. And the Frostpot now once more goes for that off-axe hit. Has to be careful there on that reset as Ondo eats another Sacred Blade. Stuck in menus. Beautiful punishes here by the side of Blue Noctara as we see the red feather coming out now into the walk directly into the axe. And that is going to be Blue Noctara taking the W. Now, there we go. Blue 2. Ondo. Nihil. Alright, folks. Let's crack on as we see the swap over from Ondo onto the Twin Blades. Into the Hyper Armor is definitely an odd showing, but either way, both players are in. Match point for Blue. Will Ondo be able to take this round? As we are going to see Sacred Blade out once more. Oh, me, oh my. As yet more damage is being taken here. Jump over the top now once more. Into the standing R1s. Into the trades. Blue. Blue in the face after all of that exertion. Doing an exceptional job. Into that run attack. The CR1 almost managing to land. And another Sacred Blade is out. But Ondo's ready for it this time. Into the spin slash. Jump over the top there into that standing R1. Spin slash once more. The LeBron James tech not being used once more. Into these trades. The CR1 comes out. And the spin slash! Ando clawing around out by the skin of his teeth. 1-2. Can Ando even it out? Alright. Can Ando run his way through this last little bit of the bracket? This last match of the... It could be the last match of the tourney. Unless Ando locks the fuck in. Yeah, there's some funniness afoot here. He'd have lost this due to not showing up. Alright. Both players are in. Match point for blue. Ando 1. Let's get the show on the road as the physics are drunk. We do see some good reaction rolls coming out here from the side of Ando, trying to set up for a spin slash, I imagine. Overextensions here on the side of blue as we have a poise reset now. There we go. That's Blue Nectara bullying the shit out of the Twin Blade. Ando's very, very low. Good rollout. Again, this here, both players chilling out now in neutral. Ando having to play this very carefully. Blue Nectara getting hit for a lot of damage there. As we do see the rollouts coming out now from the side of Ando, proccing the tier. And that's going to be the roll catch to finish us out. Blue Nectara taking the W. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. Let me just take a quick look at the final scores here. One last call for Jim. Final call before we lock in our final scores. The scores currently are Jim Freak in first place, Crown King tied, Zoc on 9 points, Blue Nectara will probably be tied for third place, Vaughn 5, and Ando due to DQs nihil. So Jim Freak, last call. Last call. He hasn't replied in DMs. Final call in the next few seconds as we wait for stream delay to catch up. Before we lock in our final scores, which we're going to actually just do now. Vaughn takes the stock. Submit scores. Germany wins. Let me actually see what the final score is. Jim Freak with 12 points. Crowned with 7. Zoc. Oh, sorry, hang on a second. The exact points are 12 and 12 for Jim Freak and Crowned, respectively. Zoc with 9 points. Blue Nectara with 7. And if we look at the points difference, there's a 7-point difference for some reason, which is weird. Ando with minus 12 with 3 points. Vaughn with 4. Blue Nectara 7. And away we go. GG's everyone! I want to express my deepest and sincerest apologies for the delays. We had some very, very rough... We had a rough middle of the tourney with I think about 40 to 50 minutes of downtime. Thank you all for your patience. It was an absolute pleasure coming in for you. We're just over 4 hours for this tourney once again for PSN. So thank you all so much for coming. We'll be with the PC tournament tomorrow, which hopefully should run a little bit smoother. Hopefully. And yeah, congratulations to everyone. through the OBS. I have no idea. It was very, very strange. I had to restart PC and a bunch of other stuff. We just cracked on during the tournament. We fought through it. I'm very deeply confused as to why there was issues. But no, pleasure. Thank you all for bearing with me, and thank you to the patience of the players. I am genuinely sorry for delays like that. They deeply upset me. But yeah, we're going to find someplace cozy to send you all. So thank you all so much. And thanks to the audience as well for your perseverance with us. Alright, take care everyone. Bye-bye.